What's going on, Facebook? Facebook, go find my people. Drop them on in here. And boom. What's up, Larry? AJ, nice to see y'all. And to you, sir. Brian Stanton, nice to talk. Cleveland James, nice to see everybody here. Before we get started, thanks for everybody coming in here. Before we get started, I want to take care of a couple housekeeping tips. I'm walking back here to my little private area so we can have some quiet time. But first thing I want to talk about is tonight's live show. It's Tuesday night, man, 5:30 tonight. Facebook Live for Sales Hustlers Spotlight. And you all know who we got tonight. We got Bill Have. Bill Have is going to be on tonight, the man with the bow tie. And it's going to be a really good show. I can tell by all the shares and all the comments we've had so far. I think the viewership's going to be pretty high on this one. Everybody wants to know how you sell 30 cars and don't take fresh ups. He's a unique man. He's a great family man. I got a lot of respect for him, so I'm looking forward to tonight's interview. Remember, 5:30 tonight, Facebook Live. You can get there through my timeline. You can get through Bill Have's timeline. Just watch it. It's going to be really, really good. This is our third episode, man. Don't forget, sponsored by QuickPage, the best video app in the business, man. I love it. Works really, really well. Now, second thing I want to talk about before I get to the video, and this is important that I talk about this, a man I respect a lot, okay? A man that has become a mentor to me, all right? He wrote a book, and it drops today. And I don't know if you know this, man, but I want to make sure that I put a shout out to him, and I want to tell all the people that view this and watch it. If you want to find a man that impacts your life through words and actions, that's my man, Paul Cummings. I don't know if you know who he is, but let me tell you a little history of that. In July, if you remember, I went to a conference. It was up in Philadelphia. But in this conference, the keynote speaker that day was a man that I didn't even know who he was. In fact, I was more interested than the other people that I knew were going to be talking. I didn't even know who Paul Cummings was, but he was the keynote speaker. So I'm sitting there with my son who went with me, and Paul Cummings, they introduce him, you know, and I'm clapping like, oh yeah, because that's what I do, right? This man starts speaking, and when I tell you that I sat up with attention after he spoke, he had me, man. He captivated me, he taught me, he spoke with knowledge, wisdom, and expertise. I'm going to tell you what, I was so blown away by that man's keynote speech that I went outside during our break and did a video. Maybe some of you will remember it. I did a video on a man that did a speech 20 minutes earlier because that's how much he touched me. And I'm telling you what, guys, if you want to spend $20 and change your life, you spend 20 bucks going to a drive-thru and buying you and your wife some dinner, right? That only lasts 20 minutes and you're hungry again. Spend 20 minutes or $20 and change your whole life. This $20 investment, probably, knowing him, I haven't read the book yet, but I know him, and all I have to do is have one conversation with this man, and I'm inspired to run through a brick wall, okay? Remember, his book drops today. It's called It All Matters. And the moment that I knew that this man was going to touch my life is when he talked about LIT, learn, inspire, and teach. That's a man after my own heart, because that's the way I believe it. Learn, inspire others, and teach. Okay, guys? LIT. Remember that. Stay lit. Go to Amazon and buy his book. It All Matters. Drops today. Now, let's get to my video, right? What is it about today? Well, you guys probably read it. All right? Is it important to believe in what you sell? I know there's people out there that sell products, and I've read in the comments in some of these groups, I don't care what I sell. I'll sell anything as long as I can make money on it. I'm going to tell you that's the wrong approach. Guys, in fact, I think it's the completely wrong approach. I don't believe that you should sell anything you don't passionately and wholeheartedly believe in. In fact, you think you're going to make money? I tell you, if you listen to my 6 things right here, you're going to learn after hearing these that you can make more money selling something you believe in. Number 1, produces passion. You have to have something you feel passionate about, okay? One of the reasons you're probably not selling the product that you want to the level you want, or maybe sometimes you wish you could do better, is because you don't have the passion in it that you want to have, that you need to have. Look, when you approach a customer, you take them through the selling cycle, you take them through the buying process, but you don't have passion in your product. Guys, I come out here and talk to you every day. One of the things you like about me is my passion, right? If I came out here and said, yeah, this is a great video. I appreciate y'all coming in here. Thank you very much. Please share. None of y'all would care. It'd be one visit, you'd be done, right? But I have passion in it because I believe in it. It inspires me, and it inspires you because it inspires me. Do you get it? Passion is the number 1 thing you have to have in sales. It's the number 1 thing you have to have in relationships. It's the number 1 thing you should have in life. If you have passion, people buy into you. They see your passion. It rubs off on them on accident, and they buy out of emotion. Okay? They're buying out of emotion because you passionately believe in it. There is no better sincere flattery than passion. That's it. No better sincere flattery than passion. I can fluff everything all up. I can make it look good. I can shine a penny. I can put lipstick on a pig. But if you have passion in it, I can sell it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, number 1, you will not have passion if you do not believe in it. So, my number 1 thing is you've got to have passion. All right? And you're not going to have passion if you don't believe. Number 2, people read right through you. They know you're full of BS. Okay? If you don't have belief in that product, people know you're lying. People know you're lying. You ain't that good of a liar. Okay? You ain't that good of a liar. And if you are, okay, shame on you. All right? Guys, it's so easy to sell. It's so easy to create belief in a product when you believe in it yourself. Okay? If you're full of bullcrap, people aren't going to buy into you. They're not going to buy into your product. They might not even tell you that. You don't even know it. Okay? They just leave your dealership. They say, okay, thank you very much. Can I get your card? Like, I don't need to give you my card. You're not going to call me back because I feel that you're not going to call me back. Why aren't you going to call me back? Well, I'm telling you why. Because they know you're full of bullcrap. All right? They saw it in you. They saw it in you the moment they ask you about, oh, do you like this car? What do you drive? And you tell them, I drive a Honda. Well, you work at Hyundai. Yeah, I know. Okay, well, why? Why don't you believe in that product? Why are you feeding this customer a bunch of bullcrap? You're feeding them bullcrap because you don't believe in the product, and they're going to see through that, and they're going to go to the next dealership. Okay? So you got to believe in your product because people will see through it. Okay? And you're not going to produce passion. That's my first 2 things. Third thing, integrity and ethics. God, how could you sell something you don't believe in? How could you sell the process of your dealership if you do things shady? Okay? Guys, let me just tell you. This is from the bottom of my heart. If you work for a dealership that's unethical, if you sell a product and you feel bad about it, and your process is broke, and your F&I department's a bunch of scammers, and your desk, okay, tries to make 10 pounds on people, I don't know, man. I couldn't sleep at night. That's just the way I am. I'm sorry. You guys might call me, too new school for you, and I'm okay with that. I just have to sleep at night. I'm not saying that profit is a bad thing. I'm not. That's not what I mean. But when you do something that you wouldn't go home and tell your mom about, if you do something you wouldn't be proud to tell your wife, okay? If you do something that when you go to the heaven's gates, okay, and you look him right in the face that you would have a problem with, that's unethical. Your integrity is questioned, and I never want my integrity to be questioned. I just don't. It's more important to me than a sale. You may not agree with me, and I don't care, okay? But that's the way I feel, all right? Next, if you don't have belief in your product, you probably don't have confidence. And I've said many, many a times, in my process, confidence is probably number 1 or number 2 behind passion. Guys, you got to have confidence. Okay, you got to have confidence when you approach a customer. You have to have confidence in your walk around. You have to have confidence in every single aspect of the process of the sale. But if you don't believe in your product, and you don't believe in your dealership, and you don't believe in the process of the dealership, you probably are going to lose the customer because you have no confidence. If they ask you questions and you hee-haw, yeah, oh, well, if you stutter, that's because you don't have confidence. Okay, if they ask you a question and you can't confidently say, would you buy this product? And you go, well, yeah. Okay, they read right through that, guys. We have to have confidence in what we sell, the process we sell it in, and yourself. Okay, if you can portray that to a customer, you're going to have a better shot of selling them a car. Okay, confidence. Okay, number 4 or 5, I don't know which number we're on. Let's just keep going. It helps you justify the price. Yeah, you're going to ask for the money, right? You just did a fantastic demo. You just did a drive. You spent a lot of time with them, and now you're going to get to the numbers, the nitty-gritty, and you're going to ask for the money. But you don't even believe in the product. You don't believe in the product, so what does your mindset do? Well, I'm going to have to discount this all the way out. Yep, we're going to get a mini on this one. The problem is, if you believe in your product and you justify it by out on the lot passionately selling it to them, passionately telling them how much you believe in the product, you don't have to worry about your price. You can justify it. You can feel justified when you set those numbers down in front of a customer. Okay, when they ask for a discount, okay, you can passionately discredit that discount. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying they don't deserve a good deal. What I'm saying is, how are you passionately going to argue your point about the price if you don't even believe in it? Does that make sense? So remember, we have to at all times have belief in our product. The last thing, we want to create long-term relationships, right? How am I going to sign somebody up on my Facebook page? How am I going to give them my phone number? How am I going to get reviews from them if I know their car's going to break down in 3 weeks? Or if I've just stuck them for made 10 grand on them, okay? Or if I put them in a 9-point rate when they really deserve 3%. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay? When I held 5 grand on their trade and they get home and they find out you did. Okay? These are unethical things, and they're not going to foster a long-term relationship. Now they get on your Facebook page and they blast you. They go to your Facebook page and they blast you some more. Then they put a dealer rater in and they blast you there. Then they put a Google review in and they blast you there. They're never going to buy another car from you. They're never going to send anybody into you. Oh, but you made some profit. Great. Good for you. But you screwed up your long-term relationship with that customer and anybody in their circle of friends. Guys, that's what our business is based on in today's market. Who cares about fresh ups and internet traffic? Okay? They're not loyal. They're not loyal at all. Okay? What's loyal is the person that you build a relationship with and sold a car to. You can foster that relationship. They can follow you on Facebook. They can follow you on YouTube. They feel like they're a part of your family. Okay? You can't foster a relationship if they hate you because they found out that you got over on them. Guys, I'm telling you, this is important. Okay? It's just as important as number 1 about producing passion. Okay? It's great. All these are important. Yes, you have to have passion. Yes, you have to feel confident in yourself. Yes, you have to justify your price. But guys, if you skip the step of fostering the sale for a quick buck, you're screwing yourself long term. Okay? I promise you, I would rather give up a little bit of my commission to know that I'm going to have return business, that I'm going to have their friends' business, that when my name comes up in conversation in this town, that they don't say, ooh, don't go to him. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's important, guys. We have to believe in what you're selling, and I'm going to tell you from the heart, this is just between me and you, y'all. If you're not confident in your dealership and the way they run their process or the product you're selling, go find it. Get out of there. Get out of there. I'm telling you, you're just wasting your time at that dealership because, okay, you're never going to believe in it. Okay, and it's going to turn you into a person you don't want to be. Find a dealership that has the same values that you do. Find a dealership that you believe in their process and their product. Guys, you're going to have long-term, happy relationship with your dealership. You're going to go home at night. You're going to be able to sleep. You're going to foster relationships with your customers. You're going to build a large book of business, okay? And then you're going to get a ton of referrals. And that is how the future of this business is, guys. If you're waiting on fresh traffic and you're living on the lot and you're living on things like that, okay, you're going to starve in this business, I'm telling you, because it's going more and more, okay, relationship based, okay? Remember this, guys. I'll see you tonight. Facebook Live, 5:30 with Bill Have. Shawn Hayes here, your car guy, Hyundai of St. Augustine. I make car buying easy.